Hey, 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 it is me, and my hair is standing straight up, but it's okay. It is me, Kim Offord, and it is not that often that I go live. It is not that often that I go live on Instagram, at least not as of lately. I'm going to start going live a little bit more often, but I am going live tonight because in about an hour, I am going to be doing a intensive webinar for realtors. Okay, this is for my real estate professionals. I'm going to be doing a live workshop to show my realtors how to brand themselves using the power of AI and ChatGPT. You still have time to register for those realtors who are interested in registering. But just want to talk about it real quick. Just talk about this real quickly. It is December, and we are in a time with real estate where, well, first of all, in some markets, it's slow anyway because we're coming up on the winter time. It's around Christmas season. You know, people are still out there shopping for properties. They are. But it's slowing down a little bit because maybe they're doing the Christmas shopping, etc. Or they're just waiting for next year when tax returns come in, or they're waiting for next year because they're hoping that the interest rates are going to go down. Okay, so it's a little challenging right now in real estate, and plus, there's a lot of other things going on in real estate right now, especially with those of us who are members of the National Association of Realtors. But that doesn't mean that as realtors we need to slow down. That doesn't mean that now we take a break or we throw our hands up and surrender and say, I can't do this anymore, or this is not working out the way that I need it to, or any of that. This is the time where we buckle down even more and we concentrate on what it is that gets business. We concentrate on why we're in this business. We concentrate on what value we can add to the experience of the consumer. We concentrate on what is it that the consumers are looking for when they hire a realtor, and we adapt to that, and we determine how we can give more value to our clients, right? So even though we've got all those variables in place where the market is real funky right now, and it's probably slower and everything, we still have to work on ourselves and be ready, because there's still people out there. There are still people out there who are ready, willing, and able to purchase, right? And so that's why, that's one reason. That's one reason that I'm having this webinar tonight. And I've always been doing free webinars. I've been giving free 99 all probably for the past 6 months. This one is not free. And the reason for that is because it's intensive. And I am actually going to go through and help one of the participants to build their brand live right during the webinar using ChatGPT. Now, let's talk about AI. A lot of people are a little scared right now of AI, a little scared of losing jobs to AI, being replaced by AI. And I will say to you this, in the real estate world, AI can either help you or it can hinder you. And the only way that it can hinder you, in my opinion, is if it's as if you don't embrace it and learn how to use it to your advantage. So now let me just say this. I use ChatGPT almost every single day. I love it, love it, love it. And I have figured out a way to make it that it's to my advantage. I have hired a copywriter. I've hired a marketing manager. I've hired a brand manager. I've hired an ad copywriter, and I have a think tank. I have a personal think tank, and I have a brand, image designer and everything. And all of that for less than $50 a month. Okay? All of that for less than $50 a month. How do I do that? ChatGPT. Okay? ChatGPT, Canva, and Runway. Those are my 3 go-tos when it comes to AI and maximizing what I do as a realtor, as a coach, as an author, as everything that I do. ChatGPT, Canva, Runway. And I use some others like Descript and Repurpose.io. Now, you don't have to use all of those. You do not have to use all of those. I would say maybe find 2 and master them, and it can take you pretty far. But ChatGPT, I have been able to do everything market-wise that I have wanted to do with my real estate business through ChatGPT. And so that is what my workshop tonight at 7 o'clock Central Time, that's starting in about an hour, that I'm having today. And again, it's an intensive, and I'm going to take one of my participants through beginning to end creating a new brand with ChatGPT. It's just that easy. We're going to talk about, first we're going to talk about auditing your brand. I don't know too many people, whenever I give a presentation and I ask, when's the last time you audited your brand? Everyone looks at me and says, what do you mean, audit my brand? Just what I mean. Just what I said. When is the last time you have audited your brand? Okay? That means you're going through your brand from top to bottom, and you're analyzing what you see. What are your strengths? What are your weaknesses? Google yourself. What do you see out there? Are you looking at old information about you? Talk to your past clients. Talk to your present clients. Why did you choose me? You're going to get some answers and see some things that are either going to be eye-openers or they're going to be confirmation. And some things may be a little disappointing too, but that's the whole nature of getting, raw and just real with yourself and understanding your brand and where you need to take it, where it is right now. And if you don't have one, that's okay. You can figure that out too when you audit that brand. Okay, so that's the first thing we're going to do. We're going to talk about auditing brands. The second thing that we're going to talk about is understanding our market. All the time, people jump into whatever business that they're in, and they don't really understand their market. They think they understand the market, and then they start forming a brand around what they think they know about the market. And really, to be honest, they may not even understand the pain points of that market. So one thing that I always say is that your niche, whether you want to say niche or niche, it's up to you. Your niche is not your brand. Your brand determines your niche, right? So your brand, that means that you've dug deep and you understand your market. So that's the second thing we're talking about. The third thing we're going to talk about tonight is your core values. So you understand your market, their pain points, and then you understand your brand, you understand your value, your unique value proposition, and you take that and you merge it with the market and you figure out, okay, here's what my value is, and this is how my value answers questions or solves issues with that particular market. Okay, that's what we're focusing in on when it comes to creating a brand. Creating a brand doesn't mean that you take a template off of somebody else's website and you slap your picture on it and your name on it, and you have their colors, their images, their everything. That's not formulating a brand. A brand means that you've dug deep, you understand where your value lies, right? And you merge that with your market. So that's what we're going to be doing. And then once we do that, we're going to formulate the brand image and the brand delivery. Okay. And we're doing all of that with ChatGPT. Okay. I know everybody doesn't like AI. Everybody doesn't want to, use AI, but I'm here to tell you, if you had the opportunity to hire if you had the money, let's say if you had the money and the means to hire every expert that you could to work on your brand, to work on your business, to help you be better, you'd hire them. You would absolutely hire them. And what I'm saying to you tonight is that ChatGPT can be all of those experts to help your brand and help your business. So that's why this evening I'm having an intensive workshop. Now for the past, and this is for realtors, this is for my realtors. I'll be doing one for my entrepreneurs coming up in the next quarter. I have a big one coming that's going to include realtors and entrepreneurs next quarter. But the one tonight online, that one's going to be a 2-hour intensive where I am going to pick one person who is attending the workshop, and we're going to go through and we're going to either enhance or create or do something, whatever it is that we need to do with that person and their brand from start to finish so that you all can see the process. Okay. And I've been saying this, I've been doing free 99 all for the past like 6 months. I've had at least 10 webinars that have been free, and I've been leading up, to some different things. But this one tonight is not free. But I'm here to tell you that you should invest in your business. Okay? Invest in your business, invest in your brand. It is the least you can do right now. Please don't wait. Even if you don't want to come tonight, or if you're saying, Kim, I went, and now I'm going to tell you how you can sign up because it's still time. It's going to be at 7. You can go to my bio, click on my bio, and at the top, you will see how to get into the class for this evening. And it's a small one. It's going to be a small class. So there's going to be opportunity for interaction and question and answer. And it's going to be the best investment probably that you've made. Please don't wait until January 1st to work on your business. Don't do that. Because here's what's going to happen. You're going to go through the holiday, right? And you already know that you want 2024 to be better. You already know that, right? If you're going into 2024 talking about, I don't want my business to be great, something's wrong, right? So that ain't even gonna happen. You already know that you want your business to be better in 2024, right? So I'm here to tell you this. Everything you do a quarter out, you see it in that next quarter. So everything you do today, you'll see it, the results in the next quarter. So that's why I start all my business planning in October. So around October, November, I'm working on what it is that I want to do. So that when January 1st hits, I've already started. I don't want to wait until March to have my first client. I need a client in January. I don't know about you all. I need one today, right? I need a client going into January already in place. And I'm pretty sure you do too. So don't wait to put into effect what you need to do for next year. Do it now. And with this webinar, I promise you, you'll probably be able to come out with a whole entire business plan in 2 hours. I did a workshop earlier today in Indiana, and it was scheduled for an hour. It was with one of the Coldwell Banker offices. I am with Coldwell Banker, and it was with the Indiana office for Coldwell Banker. And I did an abbreviated version of this workshop that I'm going to be doing tonight. And I went through a case study. Like I made up a person, a realtor. And I, just for the example of the for the workshop today, earlier today, I put in information, right? And I asked ChatGPT. I gave it, the unique value proposition. I gave it what this fictitious realtor, where they were going to be working, what audience they were working with, and what type of person that was and what they were looking for. And then I asked ChatGPT to give me their pain points, how my unique value proposition lines up with their pain points, how could I market to that audience, what would be my resonating message to that audience, where could I find them, and give me some examples of tools that I could use, or some examples of strategies that I could use to touch those people when they're most likely to buy. And I hit enter, and I promise you that an entire year's marketing plan, pretty much summarized, came up on ChatGPT, and everyone there was like, OMG. Yeah, this is something that you have been turning your wheels for the past however many months or so, trying to figure out what you would do, and you just hit enter, and it was all right there. And it was in line with the fictitious realtor that I put into the system. Everything fell right in line and coincided with that fictitious realtor's brand that I had already, told it about. And so that's what the workshop today is. The brand builders workshop that I'm doing today. It is not free. I will tell you that it is not free. However, it will be a great investment to your business. Okay, definitely to your business. It is $127, and that is actually not bad at all when I'm getting ready to give you the key to your entire business plan for the next year. And I scaled that down, the price down, because I know that right now it is, we're all going through, it's a little challenging right now. It's a little challenging right now for realtors. And so I kept that in mind. But I also kept in mind the fact that I am about to give you, in a small setting, coaching services basically for the next 2 hours that are going to set you up for at least the first 6 months of 2024. Okay, so I want you, once I log off of here, I want you to go to my bio and click on there. It's still time to register for that particular webinar. I don't know if I'm going to do it again before the end of this year, because I do realize the holidays are coming up, and everybody's kind of retreating, but there is still time to get ready for 2024. And this is about branding with ChatGPT, using ChatGPT to build your marketing, your all of your content. Let me tell you all, I just planned out 100 days of content with ChatGPT. And I don't mean like all the same thing. I just planned out 100 days because I'm challenging myself for the next 100 days to be very intentional with my content and to post every day so that I could lead generate, and I won't have to worry about where's the next lead gonna come from, right? So I just did all of that with ChatGPT, and then I am also, at the end of this workshop tonight, I am going to show my participants. Everybody loves my avatar. Everybody loves the slightly sarcastic side-eye realtor. Everybody loves her, right? And I did that with Midjourney. And I did have I modeled a photo from myself, and I made my avatar, and I used Canva to enhance some different things, to put titles of my telling y'all my secrets now. And I use Canva to say, okay, this is episode 1 of whatever, you know, of her chronicles. And then I use ChatGPT to help me to write all of the different posts that go along with my avatar. Now you say, Kim, why would you go through the trouble of doing all of that? Well, I go through the trouble of doing all of that because I don't feel like being on camera all the time. Okay, I don't feel like being on camera all the time. I wanted to do something different. I wanted to do something unique, and I wanted to do something that would make me stand out as a realtor, but would also support my brand, right? And so that's how I came up with that particular avatar. And people love that avatar, and they love the message that I have with that avatar because she can say things in ways that I can't, even though it's just me, right? So I don't go overboard with it, but I can also, just so that you know, I'm going to be showing how to do it, how to create your avatar, how to create the content to go with the avatar. And then I'm going to show you how you can take all of that, repurpose it, make it blogs, social media content, a newsletter, podcast if you want. You know, there's so many different things to do out here. So just want to come on live, and I want to thank the people who stuck with me on this live. I'm going to probably be going live a little more often now, but I want to thank you all. And again, tonight, 7 o'clock, in about 45 minutes, Central Standard Time. This is for my realtors and my real estate professionals. So if you're a loan officer or what have you, realtor, property manager, what have you, you can go to my bio once I log off here, and you're going to sign up for the Brand Builders course. It's 2 hours intensive, so we're going to be going from about 7 to 9, and I'm going to help someone in that group, and everyone's going to be able to watch, if they're willing, to build a brand from beginning to end. I'm going to show you how to make the avatars like the one that I have. I'm going to show you how to do lead magnets. Okay. I'm going to show you how to maximize ChatGPT to build your brand and make some money in 2024, and to be able to communicate your value, because we all know what's happening right now in the real estate world. All right. So I want to thank you all for joining me. If you have any questions, go ahead and drop questions in real quick if you have any questions. If not, I'm going to log off because I got to go and get ready, make sure that I have everything set up. But again, you can go to my bio. You have time to sign up and get your link to come on to my intensive webinar tonight, and I hope to see you there. If not, I understand. I'm still going to be pushing out content that is going to, help you along the way. All right. Well, I don't see any questions or anything like that, so I am going to go ahead and log off, and I want to thank everybody for joining, and I hope to see you tonight. All right. Take care.